Hello and welcome to this latest Maths Wizard video. Today we're going to be looking at metric units of measure. Okay, the first sets of measurements we're going to take a look at then are relating to length and, in the case of kilometres, distance. So your first one is millimetres to centimetres. So 10 millimetres is the same as a centimetre. So if you were going from millimetres to centimetres, you would need to divide by 10. If you were going the other way, so if you were going from centimeters to millimeters, you would need to times by 10. And there's quite a nice way of remembering this. You've got a ruler in your exam, and if you look at the number of lines between 0 and 1, you will see there are 10 lines, which illustrates to you that 10 millimeters is a centimeter. So next measurement is this one. So 100 centimeters is the same as 1 meter. So if you were going from centimeters to meters, you would divide by 100. If you were going the other way from meters to centimeters, you would need to times by 100. And there are lots of contexts, as you can see from that picture there, where that word cent is used. So for example, 100 cents in a dollar, 100 legs on a centipede. Another context as well, 100 years in a century. So think cent, think 100. And your final one is this one, and this is used to measure distance. So 1,000 meters is the same as a kilometer. So if you were turning meters into kilometers, you would divide by 1,000. If you were going the other way, you would times by 1,000. And think K here. K, think 1,000. So if you ever hear about somebody doing 10k run, it means they're doing 10,000 meters. Okay, the next two measurements we're going to look at are relating to weight and volume, liquid volume. So 1,000 grams is the same as a kilogram. So if you were going in this direction from grams to kilograms, you would need to divide by 1,000, and the other way you would need to multiply by 1,000. So if you were going from kilograms to grams. And the final unit measure, metric unit measure I'm going to introduce to you is milliliters to liters. So 1,000 milliliters is a liter. So if you divide by 1,000, you'll turn anything in milliliters into liters. And to go the other way, you would need to multiply by 1,000. So 1,000 milliliters is 1 litre. So the sort of standard sort of bottles of water or Coke, Fanta, things like that you can get, they're 500 milliliters. So essentially 2 of those are worth 1 litre. So we're going to have a look at some questions where you'd have to do some units of measure conversion now. So here is your first question. So it says a builder has a pipe that's 1.5 meters long. He wants to cut lengths of 50 centimeters, 45 centimeters and 35 centimeters. And we've got to make a decision here. We want to know, does he have enough pipe to be able to do that? And this type of question as well, you've got to show working out. You can't just have a guess and put yes or no. So if you pause your video, have a go, then we'll go through the answer. Okay, let's take a look at the solution to this video then. So first of all, if we turn that 1.5 meters into centimeters, so 1.5 meters is the same as 150 centimeters. If you add up the lengths that he wants, that's 130 centimeters, which is clearly less than 150 centimeters. So make sure you put your yes there, because sometimes people do forget to do that on exam questions. Okay, next question then. So it says a reel holds 8.5 meters of ribbon. We've got 2 pieces of ribbon that are cut from the reel. Each piece, so one piece, is 30 centimeters long. Remember, we've got 2. And it's asking us what length of ribbon is left. Ribbon is left on the reel. So what's left after you've cut off those 2 30 centimeter pieces? And you need to state the units of your answer for this question. Okay, let's take a look at the solution to this then. So 8.5 meters, if you times that by 100, it's the same as 850 centimetres. We've got two lots of 30 there, which is 60. If we then take that away from 850, we've got 790 centimetres. If you did work in metres, you should have ended up with 7.9 metres. It is possible to work in metres in this question as well, so you just need to turn that 30 centimetres into 0.3 metres. Okay, next question then. It says textbooks are stored on 3 shelves. Each shelf, so remember that word each means one, is 90 centimetres. Each textbook, so one textbook, is 28 millimetres wide. It says, can 100 textbooks be stored on the shelf? So it's again a yes or no question, and we need that working out to prove it. Let's take a little look at the answers to this then. So if we do 90 times 10, so 90 centimetres is the same as 900 millimetres, so that's one shelf. Well, 900 divided by 28 tells us that we would get 32.142857 books on the shelf. Obviously, we can only have books as whole numbers, so we would only fit 32 books on each shelf. So the answer would be no, and that's because if we do 32 times 3, remember we've got 3 shelves, we would only fit 96 books on there. Okay, let's have a look at some weight-based questions now then. So it says vans are used to deliver 4,000 sheets of wood to a factory. Each sheet weighs 750 grams. Each van can carry a load of 750 kilograms. It says work out the least possible number of vans needed. So that's the lowest possible number of vans that we would need to be able to deliver this wood. Okay, so let's take a look at this then. Well, I've turned that 750 grams into kilograms, so divided it by 1,000, and that gives me 0.75 kilograms for each sheet of wood. And if I do 4,000 times 0.75, that tells me I've got 3,000 kilograms of wood. And if I divide that by the 750 kilograms, means I'm going to need 4 vans. It actually works out of 4 vans exactly in this scenario. Final question then. I'd like you to write 180 millilitres as a fraction of 1 litre, and you do need your answer in its simplest form here. Okay, and here we are. So remember, 1,000 millilitres is the same as 1 litre, so if we times that by 1,000, that's what we've got in millilitres. So then we can write 180 over 1,000. We can cross off a 0 off each one, so by doing that we are dividing by 10. So now we've got 18 over 100. Both of those numbers are in the 2 times table, so we can half it, and we've then got 9 over 50. So there's no common factor of 9 and 50 apart from the number 1. So now our fraction is in its simplest form. Okay, and that is it for this video. So thank you very much for listening. Hope you found it useful. Hit subscribe, and there's loads more videos on my channel that will help you prepare for your GCSE Maths Foundation. Thank you very much. Bye bye.